ऋषि दे अपने फ़ोन पे भैया का कोई मैसेज तो नहीं आया?
नहीं, मैम का मैसेज है उसका। उन्हें लिख लिया थर्सडे, गलती हो गई थी
हाँ
थर्सडे।
हाँ, वो ट्यूसडे लिख दिया था मैडम ने।
थर्सडे कैसे खाऊंगा क्या? नहीं है, देखो नहीं है,
अच्छा।
यही बैठ रहा हूँ।
उधर
अच्छे
फैन
जैसे
फैन
गार्ड
फैन बंद कर दो।
सिंगाड़े ठीक ही।
ठीक थे? चलो गुड, वेरी गुड।
सही थे सिंगाड़े। केले इतने सारे पड़े अभी।
खा लो, आपके लिए लाया था मैं।
अभी अभी हम खाएंगे। ये कौन सा नया आया है? मिस नहीं, वैसे नहीं है।
अच्छा मैसेज।
नया गेम खेला इसके मिस्टर फास्ट फूड्स प्ले हाउस। इसका प्ले हाउस है, इससे बच के रहना पड़ेगा। बाय टिनी सोल्डर गेम्स ज्वाइनिंग सर्वर।
टाइम कितना हो रहा है ऋषि? देखना 11 o'clock होने वाले हैं।
हाँ 9 9 मिनट है। 9 मिनट, 9 मिनट बचे हैं अभी। डरा दिया भाई, भाई डरा दिया। अबे अंधा है क्या तू? अंधा है क्या ये? अंधा कहीं का, कहीं कहीं से भी आ जाते हैं। थोड़ी देर के लिए दे दो, मैं उसका लिए यूज ही तो करूँगा। ये क्या है? ये क्या? किसी की फोटो तो है।
अपना एप्रन एप्रन वहीं टांगा गया ना, इस पे टांगने की कोशिश नहीं किया कर। आदत पड़ी रहेगी फिर वो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं, गंदी आदत है।
कैसे निकलूं बाहर? चलो निकलो यहाँ से।
तो तू कह रही बंद करके
हाँ
रखा
मैं
है।
बंद कर रहा हूँ, पता नहीं कैसे आ गई फिर। अब देख रही हूँ इसके नीचे पैकेट, दो ही पैकेट पड़े हैं इसमें। एक बड़ी से मैंने पानी में धो धो के चीटी निकाली है सारी। मैगी को पानी में धो के तब निकाली चीटी उससे। अब एक ही पड़ी है उसके अंदर। पता नहीं कैसे कुछ जाती है जी उसमें। कस के मैंने कुछ दौड़ बांध रखा। अब पिछली बार कुछ भी नहीं थी, एक भी चीटी नहीं थी। उससे पिछली बार थी, मैंने जगह चेंज कर दी और उस जगह भी आ गई। ऐसी रोटी रखती हूँ मैं यहाँ पर स्लैब पे, तो रोटी में चीटी आ जाती है। ये चीटी ना दीवार को कोने में घूमती रहती है, इसलिए मैंने फ्रिज के ऊपर जगह बना रखी है रोटी रखने की। फ्रिज के ऊपर नहीं जाती है चीटियाँ। नमकीन वहाँ रख दूँ ना स्लैब पे, तो सारी चीटियाँ नहीं, ये अब आने लगी चीटी। पिछले साल तो नहीं थी, स्टार्टिंग में आया था ना तब चीटी नहीं होती थी यहाँ पे। पता नहीं लाल चीटी क्यों आ जाती है। बड़े एक ही बड़ी है उसके अंदर। अब 5-6 बड़ी हो गई तो मैंने कहा। और फिर उसके बाद ना एप्पल खा लेना, एक केले निकाल देती है जो उसको खिलाना है बाद में। उसके केले ऐसे हो रखे हैं।
और क्या तो ऐसा कर, काट दिया, नमक देते हैं उसमें डाल के देते हैं।
आप खाओगे?
हाँ मैं खाऊंगा।
अरे दादा आ गया क्या? बर्गर वाला, बर्गर वाले अंकल आप कौन?
इनके लिए आपको दूंगी।
हाँ, जो खराब हो रहे हैं वो निकाल दो
हाँ
उसको। चाहे 3 हो, 4 हो, 5 हो, जितना लगता है निकाल के काट दो उसको।
4-5 नहीं है।
जितने भी खराब हो रहे हैं तो काट के उसमें नमक डाल दो, उसमें काला नमक डाल दिया।
भूख लग रही होगी ना आपको भी। अब पहले
भूख
क्या
नहीं,
करते
मैं इसलिए कि वो नहीं कोई खाएगा तो भैया वो खाए को फेंकेगी यार, 100 रुपये का है वो लेके आओ।
हाँ, नहीं चाहिए, वो
जब
पैकिंग
नहीं
में।
लेके आओ तो फिर वो जब है तो फिर वो क्यों फेंकोगे फिर
चलो ये
उसको।
3 आपको देती हूँ, ईशू को उसमें से दूंगी, ठीक है? 3 दे दूँ?
हाँ हाँ दे दे
3 ईशू
उसमें।
को दे दूँगी बाद में।
कोई बात नहीं, वो नहीं होता ना यार।
हनुमान जी।
भाई को मैसेज डालो एक, बोला अभी तक लिंक नहीं आया भैया, हम वेट कर रहे हैं। चल खेल ले तब तक, 11 बजे डालेंगे।
ले बन गए। ठीक है।
तो तमीज है, घर से आता है तो पंखा फैन बंद करके आता है, ये होनी
मैंने
चाहिए।
बोला था भी।
हाँ, इतना पता होना चाहिए, हम एक से दूसरे कमरे में जा रहे हैं।
बनाना खाओगे?
कैसे जाए?
एक और माचिस निकली थी है।
हाँ ये पड़ी है। वो करे ऊपर वाले। उप्स, कौन आ रही? भागो भागो भागो, पीछे आ रहा है ये। मुझे दिखाई नहीं दे रहा, कैसे जाऊं?
एक बारी के समझा दो। हाँ, मुझे तो लग रहा है सिर्फ 2 किलो से भी ऊपर है इसे, 2 किलो ही है।
200 रुपये दिए थे।
एक मेरे रेशू में खाया था, और एक आज ऊपर देख के भैया का क्या कर खा के गए, लगा के चले गए।
छोटे छोटे वो सादा नहीं था, इतने सारे रहते थे, क्या होता।
क्या सेब? नहीं, बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं सेब तो खाने में। गर्मी में कौन सी सेब के मिलेगा आएगा?
कौन है पेनी वाइज है क्या? जंप करना पड़ेगा थोड़ा। भाग भाग भाग। ला ली ला 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 ला।
बेटा 1 मिनट दे दे, वो मिनिमाइज कर ले सर, मैं सिर्फ मैसेज डाल के दे रहा हूँ।
आपको हटाना ही पड़ता है। सड़ी में बारिश को तो बड़ी बारिश का तुझे छोड़ना मेरी छोड़।
ज़्यादा इतना कम क्यों बनाया? यही कम है तो पेट भर जाएगा आपका। खा लो, एक है ये पूरा। ये
एक
देखो,
नहीं।
देखो मैंने ज़्यादा कर दिया था, कितना सारा होता है।
हट।
और क्या,
झूठ बोलते हो।
देखा नहीं कितना सारा, खा भी नहीं पाओगे इसको।
अरे दो देते था तो कम से कम थोड़ा ठीक तो है ना। मैं पूरे खा सकता था। हट। मैं बड़ा हूँ अब, दो दो। बहुत कम है। मैं मैं नहीं खाता ऐसे एक कंबल।
जिम्मी, जिम्मी, जिम्मी आ
पहले
जा।
मैं प्रार्थना कर लेता हूँ फिर खाता हूँ।
जिम्मी, ए जिम्मी, जिम्मी, अरे खाना खा ले, मेरा खाना, आ जा, आ शिशु भी खा रहा है, तुम भी खा ले। शिशु को दे दूँगी मेरा खाना। आ जा, आ, खाना ना दे देते, खाना खाने से पहले दे देना चाहिए।
हो गया। पे ना 9% गरीबी रहती है, 9%।
हाँ,
हम्म,
तो 100 में से 9% गरीब लोग रहते हैं।
और 91% लोग रहते हैं नॉर्मल लोग,
नॉर्मल लोग।
और 9% गरीब होंगे।
रिशु 1 मिनट फ़ोन दे दे।
फोन मांग रहे हैं।
ये ले जा ले जा।
हाँ, गाड़ी आ गई। तो कभी-कभी
हाँ तो संडे ही नहीं है संडे।
नवरात्र चल रहे हैं ना, यार वो सामान देंगे तो
ले लो फ़ोन ले लो।
मैं सोचा था जिम्मी को ही दे देते हैं, ये भी तुम्हारी गाय का है। गाय
वो देना बॉक्स देना इसका। नहीं नहीं नहीं।
उसका बॉक्स
लगभग हाँ। इसको ज्वाइन कर दिया ना, स्टार्ट होगा उसके बाद बाकी काम।
मम्मी को भी खिला दिया ना।
लाइट तो बंद करो, तुम लाइट नहीं बंद करके आ रही हो। हाँ
बढ़िया नहीं है ना।
अपनी लाइट जला वहाँ तो बंद करा लेती हो
बुढ़िया नहीं है ना, खुशी से पागल हो
और
गई।
हमारा बिजली वो
सुनो,
खर्च कर रही
बुढ़िया
है
नहीं, खुशी से पागल हो गई। या ऊपर
कपड़े उतार के तुम नाचो
ऊपर
फिर
करना।
Okay. Good morning, guys. Am I audible? Yes, ma'am. Okay. So the last part of our rest assured is framework design. So we'll start with framework design. So what we will do is first I will show you what are the components you should have. I'll design the framework and we'll execute one end-to-end scenario with the help of framework. You guys start the implementation. Meanwhile, I'll ask everybody to share your screen and show me your profile. We'll validate, and by the end of the session today, we can share it to the business team. Okay? I hope everybody have upgraded your resumes.
yes
Everybody?
yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So because if you send it to me again, I'll see some profile. Again, I'll not see some profile. So we'll not delay it. Okay. At a time today itself, we are going to share everything. And if you show me the soft copy, it is enough. Okay. Through your screen, I can see it and we'll validate it. So as of now, we'll start with rest assured framework. So basically, one point I have to clear while speaking about rest assured framework, you guys will be thinking, okay, you will be having a notion that when it comes to API, we will be having a different framework for Selenium and a different framework for rest assured. Okay, that might be true as per some companies, but usually what is recommended is they are going to design a single framework. Okay, I can tell it will be designed like a single hybrid framework. Okay, this single hybrid framework will consist of API related features. Okay, API related features. If the application supports, let's say I want not only web application, I want mobile version also, then in the same framework you will be having Appium related features. Okay, then you will be having web related features, that is your Selenium related features. Okay, so this is how your hybrid framework is going to be maintained. So never tell I had two frameworks. No, you will be having only one framework which will be having features of both web as well as API. So basically speaking, your framework, what you have designed, will be having features related to API and Selenium. Okay, so because my application doesn't demand mobile, so I'm not related to Appium. API and Selenium will be embedded in a single framework. Now observe, let me go back to our framework. So part of the framework is Pojo class, which we have already created. One more part is your utilities. Okay, let me create a package. Someone came. Okay, so generic, let me take it as library. Yeah,
Ma'am,
tell me.
Then you mean to tell us that whatever we have done in Selenium, in the
Yes.
Selenium we are going to put this all things.
Yes, it will be done. But for your reference, as of now, you can separate and keep it. Okay, because lot many libraries will be same. Okay, it's like I think in the document I have mentioned. Let me show it to you. Even I have not designed complete framework. If you want, I'll design and I'll give it to you. See, for example, in your Selenium framework, in generic utilities, what you had written, what are the libraries you had written? Can you tell me?
Ma'am, that Java class and web driver.
Java utility, file utility, web driver utility.
Observe. Java utility is same, file utility is same, Excel file utility is same, database is same, listener is there, reader
Right.
analyzer is there.
Icons.
Right? No. With this, you are going to have a base class WebDriver utility. Okay, this is your normal framework. In this framework, if you are using REST Assured, I have added couple of other classes. Okay, base class will be different. I'm going to add one more library called REST Assured library. Okay, I'm going to add one more constants endpoints library. Okay, like this, I'm going to add few more components into the same package. Into the same component, I'm going to add few more classes and interfaces. Okay, that is how I'm making the same framework which should work for both web application, web automation as well as API automation. It's like for all your only web related scripts, you are going to extend base class. For API related scripts, you are going to extend base API class. Another component is object repository. So this is completely UI based, right? So you are going to identify the elements and keep it. So here I don't have any job. Okay, API is not needed here. So I will leave it as it is. From API, I have a Pojo class. Okay, so all these three components will be present in src/main/java. Okay, usually we had only generic utilities and object repository as per our framework. Now one more thing you are going to add is Pojo class. Okay, so main/resources, driver executable files. When it comes to test/java, you have created packages with the help of your module name. Okay, for every module, you are going to store the test scripts. Similarly, what you are going to do, you are going to create a separate packages to hold all your API test case. Okay, one package will hold all your API test case because API test cases will be hardly 100 or 150, something in this range. Okay, it will never be in thousands or 500s. Okay, so how you have created the modules for every package, you are going to create another package for API test, wherein it consists of all the test classes related to APIs. And in your test resources, you have Excel sheet, you have property file. With this, you can also have your JSON file. You might have your screenshots folder, you might have your extent reports folder. All these are regular, commonly present in your framework. Okay, the only changes you have to observe here is under your test/java, you are going to store all the test scripts. Under your main/java, you are going to create a separate package for Pojo class, and in your generic libraries, you are going to add few libraries. Okay, so overall,
Wash कर लो
it is
खाना तो।
considered as your Selenium framework, your hybrid framework, which has features to test or to perform automation on Selenium as well as API. Okay, that is why I have given each and every component, and here I have also mentioned what is related to REST. Okay, we will design it. We will design for more understanding. We will design. Okay, but here I am going to design a separate framework only, and we will share it. I'll not merge it with the existing framework. You can do it. Okay, it is optional for you. This is for your reference. Okay, keep it for your reference. Create a sample framework again. One more framework you create in which you consolidate everything, your UI as well as your API. Okay, everything in your Java library is same. Let me create it like, okay, Java library. What did you have in Java library?
Random number. Random.
Date and random.
Only random number?
Yeah, ma'am.
Only random number?
Dates also we can include.
Date. Okay. So observe, if you have forgotten, whenever you write any generic classes, okay, generic class in the sense, this class will not have any existence unless you call it. Okay, either you create an object and call, or you call the method by class name, doesn't matter, but you should call somewhere in the main method or in the test annotation. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, otherwise it will not execute. Okay, so what you have to do is, for every generic method, we have to add a description. Okay, slash double star enter. Okay, slash double star
काट के खाना
enter
है
will give you
काट के खाना
the
है
description. Always remember, if you get anything in a green color in Eclipse, it is a comment. If you get anything in blue color, it is a description. So you are going to write a description about the class. This class will contain generic methods related to Java. Why we have to give these class and author name is, so this is a framework and people will be using it in future also. So for them,
छिलका निकाल के
okay, for them, they should have clarity what it is. If they get any doubt, they can contact this particular author. Okay, 1 second guys. Okay, so they can contact. So let me write a method, and I prefer to write always non-static methods, because you can create object in base class and you can start calling them by reference variable. If you use static, what happens? Mandatorily you have to call with the name of class name, so which can be tedious job remembering the class name every time. Okay, public void, let me create a method, get random number. So first create a method always. First write whatever you have to write, what implementation you want to give. Just give it is equal to new of random. Okay, so this random class you are going to get it from java.util package. Excuse me. So once I generate a random number, it is not only the action, I have to give the value back so that the caller can utilize it anywhere. So I'll add a return statement, return ran dot, okay, ran dot. Next, int means I want an integer and I want to generate the random number within the range of 200. So when you change it, I analyzed, I have to return a number. Once after you create the method, add a description to this method. Okay, add a description. This method will return the random number for every execution. Okay, so this is how you are going to create a library. Okay, this is called as a library. If you just write a method, it will not become a library. You should analyze. Always remember, whatever the methods you write, the return type, it should be either void or anything based on your analysis. If you want to give that particular data to the caller, then you return that. Okay, then the return type will be different. If you want to perform only the action, the return type will be void. Take a picture of this. Now let me create another library. Okay, let me create database library. I'm just maintaining the uniformity over all the libraries. So I'm using the word library here. So this class consists of methods, or I can tell
अभी किसी का मैसेज आएगा ना तो बता देना
related to database. Observe, let me separate it. For example, I'll have a method public void connect to DB. This is my method. I want to connect to DB. How do I connect?
JDBC.
With the help of JDBC. Okay, observe. Let me declare a variable called as driver reference. So this driver, from where I have to import this driver? Where I have to import this? Okay, let me get it here. Okay, let me create an object of it. Driver f is equal to new of driver. So you are going to import driver from com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. Lot of fixes you are going to get, but make sure you are importing from mysql.cj. Okay, this is a right import statement for driver. All other JDBC related, maybe connection or driver manager, everything you are going to get it from java.sql package. Okay, but driver you should get from the vendor. Okay, next observe, I'll make use of a class called as driver manager. This is a static method. You have register driver, pass your driver reference. Okay, this is the step number 1, register the driver. What is step number 2? Connection.
Get connection.
Okay. Connection. So I need to pass the URL, I need to pass the username, and I need to pass the password. So instead of hard coding that here,
तो है पहले
shall I create one more library for that?
चलो मतलब गत्ते भी डाला
Okay,
सारे
all are constants. So I'll
चार
create
चक्कर
an
लगे।
interface.
एक बार जिम्मी को घुमाने ले गई
Okay,
सब ले गई
interface name. I'm going to
उसके
give
बाद
it
3
as
चक्कर हो गया
I
आपने कहा है, 3 चक्कर मार।
constants.
अब डल गया ना तो आ जाएगी घंटे और सफाई
Okay,
नहीं
library.
कम से कम
I
पोछा मार के
stand
कल
for
बुलवा 2 दिन
इधर
it is
से
an
सारा बंद कर
interface.
दें।
Okay, I is going to tell you that it is
से आने
an
में भी है 1 घंटा
interface.
1 घंटे में निपटा लूंगी
This
और क्या रिशु को
interface
रिशु
इसको आप यहीं बैठ के खाओ, यहीं बैठ के खेलो।
consists of
फोन को चार्जर दे दें,
all the
इसका फोन यहीं चार्जिंग में लगा देते हैं, यहीं खेलता
okay,
रहेगा।
all the constants. You can write it here.
ठीक है, इसको
Let's
छूना नहीं है,
see.
इसको चलते
String.
रहना है, ठीक है।
DB URL.
वो आएगी तो रिशु बता देगा मुझे आंटी
Okay,
आएगी ना तो बता देगा
similarly,
तो ऊपर से देखते रहेंगे तो ये काम
string
करेगा
DB username. Username
पानी
is
चला
root.
लाना पड़ेगा
Similarly, string DB password.
पानी भी चला लेते हैं 1 बजे आके बंद कर देना
चार्ज खत्म हो तो बेशक उसमें लगा देना, चार्ज हो जाएगा। ठीक, यहाँ से कुछ ऑन करने की जरूरत ऑन ही है वो, ठीक है।
Any other details we can put it here?
हम
First, let
ऊपर
me
छत पे
copy the
हैं,
DB
अगर आपको आना
URL.
तो आप आ जाना, यहाँ से खुद के लगा देना फिर आना, ठीक है।
MySQL
यानी कोई दिक्कत हो तो फोन कर लेना मुझे, किसी का मैसेज आए तो फोन कर देना,
connection URL.
मैसेज देखना नहीं, मुझे फोन कर देना।
Okay, this is the MySQL connection URL. Let me copy it
एक पूरा
and let me paste it. So this is, I have installed it in my system, so it is giving me localhost. 3306 is the default port number of MySQL,
सेफ्टी पन्नी खाली कर
and you have to mention the database name.
इसमें से एप्पल
What is the database name you are working on?
निकाल के
Projects is the database name. If you want, you can just confirm it. Go to MySQL command line client, enter the password. Okay, I'll execute a command. Show databases. See projects. Okay, let me check it out. Use projects. Select start from. Table name is project. Are you able to see here? So this is how my database is. So this is the right database. So I have used projects. This is the database name. With this, I can also store username. Okay, let me store it like app username RMG Yantra. Okay, let me also store, because even these are constants, right? App password. App means application, or you can take it as API. Okay, password is RMGY @9999. Okay, this is also fine. So let me save it. Okay, you can take a picture of this. Any other constants you get, say for example your Selenium UI has any passwords or username, any other credentials, you can dump it here. So now observe, in your iConstants, I mean in your interface, everything is static. So I have to call it with the help of interface name itself. iConstants dot db username, and similarly iConstants dot db password. Okay, so just to make sure you are not hard coding the details anywhere. So can you tell me what is the return type of your get connection method? Connection. So I will declare that connection also globally. Okay, because we'll be using couple of methods. So import connection mandatorily from java.sql package. Once after you are done with the method, add a description. So what is a description? This method will establish the connection with database. Now tell me, what should be the written type of this? Void is right, or should I have to change?
Connection.
What should be the written type of this? Method, I'm asking about connect to DB method, this method written type.
Connection.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure? If I'm asking twice, that means there is something. Are you sure? I have to just establish the connection. I'm not performing any operation here. Okay, it's only the action. With the connection, nobody has to do anything. Okay, caller will not do anything. The return type will be void only. If you call this method, it is going to register the reference and it is going to open the connection. That's it. Okay, open the connection. Now observe, I'll write one more method. Public void close DB. Okay, I have established the connection. That connection I am closing here. Okay, that connection I'm closing here. So if you call this method, whatever the connection that has been established here will be closed. So this method will close the database connection. Now observe, let me write one more method, public void. Okay, even in this method, if you observe, I'm only performing the action. So if it is only action, no data needed, so return type will be void. Public void. So let me give the data as, okay, what should be the method name? I'll give it as execute query and return data. Why I'm asking to return the data is, okay, that data might be used maybe for any validation or any verification. Okay, you can use that data. So can you tell me how I should start? Execute a query. See, most of the time you are going to use execute query method itself. We are not going to use execute update method. Execute update means it will be used for creation. Okay, for testers, execute query is the main option. Now tell me, how do I start?
Statement.
Con dot, I need to start with create statement. I don't need to store it, so directly you can start with execute query. So it is asking me the query. So from where I should get the query? Where I should get the query? Shall I write it here? Will I hard put the query here?
No.
No, right? The query can be different. I want to choose only first row. I want to choose only second row. I might have some where clause, some conditions. So better option is parameterize query. Let the caller give you the query. Pass that query here. What is the return type of this?
Statement.
Are you sure it is statement? Check out. We have done method chaining here. See, two methods I have chained. What is the return name?
Return. Result
set. Very good. The return type is result set because execute query is going to return you result set. When you perform method chaining, whatever that is there at the end before semicolon, that method return type will be given to the entire chained process. Okay, we are doing because I don't want to store it unnecessarily. Now observe the same logic we will write while result dot next. That means until I have the result. Okay, so result dot get string of column index. So this column index also, let me leave it to the caller int column index. Whichever column data he want to take, he can take it. Okay. So this is one option. You can store it also. Let's say, let me store it like actual data string. You can perform the comparison here. It's like you can ask the user to give you the expected data. So here only, let me provide the comparison. If expected data dot, I'll use equals ignore case actual data, then what I have to do? Let me perform the flag raising action. Okay, let me declare a variable called as boolean variable called as flag. Okay, boolean variable called as flag. I'll initialize it to false. If the data is matching, okay, if the data is matching,
Flag is equal to
then I'm going to raise the flag, initialize flag is equal to true, and break it. If the condition is true, if it is false, else what I have to do? Else is needed. I don't have any conditions, right?
No.
Until it is true, it is going to perform the action. So after breaking, it is going to come out of your while loop. Or if the data is not at all matching, if there is no data next, also it is going to come out of while loop. Now what I'm going to do is, let me check the status of flag. If flag means internally it is considering true or false. If the flag is true, what I have to do? I can add a print statement telling the data is verified. Okay, verified, and observe, I'm going to return this expected data so that he can utilize it further. Else means flag is false. If flag is false, that means the data is not verified. Okay, I have to return something mandatorily, because if I'm returning, I have to return it in else also. Okay, because either if or else will get executed. Now tell me what I have to return. Shall I return the same data?
Actual
Expected
data.
data itself?
actual
No.
data.
See, I'm returning expected data because actual data is equal to expected data. Both are same. That is why I'm returning here. And this is a global variable for me. This is a local variable. It is inside my while block. Okay, that's why I'm returning expected data itself. Because if flag is true, both are same. But if it is true, how do I return expected data? It is false, right? So I'm going to return a empty string. Okay, if I'm getting empty string, that means the data is not verified. Actual data, whatever it is present in database, and my expected data are not matching. Let me change the return type to string. What is a better why I have used verification here is, if you call this method, okay, if you pass the query, if you pass which column data you are looking, if you pass what you are expecting in that, so it is going to check, execute the query in JDBC, get the result, go to that particular column index, and verify if it is right or wrong. Everything this method is doing. Okay, you need not have to do anything in the test script. Okay, that's an advantage. Okay, after writing the method, finally add a description. See, if you add it at the end, he is going to tell you what are the parameters if you have a written statement and if you have any declarations. So observe, this method will execute a query, fetch the data and verify the data in database with what? With expected data from the caller. Okay, expected data from the caller. So you are making the script more easier. Okay, if you have to line this many lines of code in the test script, it will kill your execution time. But if it is in generic library, anybody can use it. Okay, code repetition will be avoided. Take a picture of this. Take a picture of this and also take a picture of this. Okay, shall I proceed? Next, let me create what else we need? REST assured library. REST assured library. So this class consists of generic methods related to REST assured. Okay, so public, let me create a method, get JSON data. Why I'm using this method is, why I'm creating a library for this is, you have to call the response, you have to call the JSON path dot get, and then you have to pass it. If you call this method, it will only do the action. If I have to write the JSON path, what do I need? If I have to write the JSON path, how do you write JSON path? Tell me, what do you need? Or where do you write JSON path? No, it is not. Sorry?
Base URI.
No, not base URI. I want to write a JSON path. Someone told me.
Response dot JSON path.
Yeah, you will use response dot, right? So we have to get a response. So parameterize your script for response. Why I'm not getting any suggestion? Let me go to POM. Observe. Where is my rest assured library? Yeah, observe here rest assured. You are telling scope is equal to test. If the scope is only test, that means it is active. This particular library is active only in test slash Java or test slash resources source folder. It will not be active in main. So what you have to do is remove this and save it. Come back to rest assured library. Now let's see, we'll get the suggestion. See, now I'm getting rest assured based suggestions. So let me use response. Using this response I have to call. So if I have to call this method, the parameter I have to pass here is response. Okay, response dot JSON path dot. Okay, I need to pass the path. I'll ask caller to give me the path. Okay, let me give the path here. So this path, if I give, it is going to give me data. The return type of this data is string. So let me return it to the caller. Okay, the return type is string. You feel it is difficult to write generic method only because of two things. One is you should analyze where to return the data. Another one is where to parameterize the data. Two things, return and parameterizing. This method will write, or I can tell will fetch the data based on JSON path. Okay, based on JSON path. Let me save it. If anything is needed in future, we are going to add it into this library. So take a picture of it. Okay, done. Now observe. Anything else we can add? Let me add a class called as endpoints library. Okay, I think we can have an interface, right, instead of class, because endpoints are also constants. Let me remove it. Okay, let me add a new interface.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Tell me.
Ma'am, we have returned JSON data.
Hmm.
But the data could be an array, list also, right?
Yeah, it could be, but in our case, it is only string, right? So I have directly taken it as string. You can, change the return type to object or array, okay, based on your request, integer, or you can take it as object also. Okay. In our case, it is only string, so that's why I have taken it as string.
Okay.
Okay, again, you will get type mismatch if it is not matching. Okay, that's why. Okay, so this interface will contain all the endpoints. So let me give it like user-friendly names. Okay, string. Okay, let me create it like create project. So if you have to create project, the endpoint is /add project. Okay, similarly, let me give it like all projects. What is the endpoint? /projects. Similarly, string get single project. What is the endpoint? /project/ you are going to append a path parameter or any variable, so I'll leave it there. Similarly, you can take string delete project. So what is the endpoint? /projects. I think it is projects. One second, let us confirm it. /projects/project ID. Okay, so I'll just leave it here / because for project ID and all I can make use of path parameter. Update project /projects/. So you can ask me one question for get single or update or delete. The endpoints are almost same, right? Then why I have created 3 different variables? Can I use the same thing? See, even though the values are same, operations are different. Correct, no? HTTP methods are different. If you look at these words, get single project or delete or update, you will understand the HTTP method is different and it is user friendly also. Okay, you know all the things are having same value. but it's not a rule that everybody should know it, right? The junior one who come, he might not know that, so he might think it is not there. Okay, so it is always better to keep it in mind when you are creating the libraries. Okay, how it is more convenient for others to use. Okay, observe. So lastly, let me go create, okay, base API class. Don't give it as base class. The reason is, even for your automation framework also, you would have given it as base class. You might get confused. So all the UI related test scripts will be extending from base class, and all API related test scripts will be extending from base API class. Okay.
Need to take a screenshot of that endpoints library.
Yeah, sure. I'll show it to you again anyways. All others you have taken?
Yeah, done.
Okay. So let me finish it. This class will contain basic configuration annotations. So now tell me, what are the basic configuration annotations you want for only API testing? Do I need before suit? Do I need before suit? If you tell yes, you should tell me why. Before suit, before class, before method, what I need? Let us imagine I need before suit because I need to do database
connection.
public void before suit config. Okay, so let me create object of all the classes and let me make it as public. Okay, so database library eblib is equal to new of database library. Similarly, public Java library glib is equal to new of Java library.
Public before everything.
Why I'm using public is you are going to use it in the test script, right? So if you want it, you need not have to create the object again. Directly call the method with the help of reference. If it should be visible in the child classes also, you have to make it as public. Otherwise, the access specifier will be protected. It is available in the class.
You mean to say, ma'am, that with the help of that reference variable, we can call into any class?
Yeah, any method you can call in that class. Okay, we'll see it. I think this is how you have designed it, right? Automation framework. Maybe you have forgotten. Okay, we'll use it. We'll implement a test script so that you will get to know. Okay, multiple times object creation will be avoided if you create it in base class. Okay, let me use rest assured library rlib is equal to new of rest assured library. Any others we have? These two are interfaces, so you cannot create it. So let me come back. So now how do I utilize this? Directly call the reference dblib dot connect to db. Okay, so throw it to JVM, and after connection, let me use reporter dot log. Okay, these are all logging statements. So db connection successful. I'm going to use comma true because it will be printed in both report as well as my console. Okay, reporter.log. It is, I can tell, low level reporting format offered in TestNG. Okay, with this you can also declare your base URI. Okay, let me import rest assured. Okay, where is it? Let me import rest assured. Here also I'm going to make it as static import, and I'm going to append dot star. Okay, so I can utilize base URI here itself is equal to http colon. This also, what you can do, put it in constants library. String app URL is equal to http / localhost. Okay, int app port is equal to 8084. Okay, you can keep it here also. You are making your framework more, I can tell, robust. So now what I'm going to do, come to base class. So what I have to do, base URI is equal to app. Where is it? Oh, I have to call with this one, right? iConstants library dot app URL. Similarly, port is equal to iConstants library dot app port. Understood this point? If you want, take a picture so that if any changes are happening in your URL or in your port number, you will know it is a constant, so it will be present in this URL. It is easy. Okay, so in base class it will be automatically updated. Now, do I have any browser to launch the browser here? Is there any browser related actions? No. Okay, and there is no point of using before method also. Okay, login to application, log out of application is also not needed. If you have any login credentials, you can use it here. Okay, here only you can give use given dot auth. Here only you can give it. So we are trying to optimize the configuration methods. At the rate. Okay, after suit. Let me use at the rate after suit. Public void after suit config. The method names can be anything. Okay, so let me close the database. eblib dot close database. Let me throw it. You can also add a reporter statement. Reporter.log. Okay, database closed. Okay, that's it. That's all is your API, base API class. But you might get some situation like you need to have UI validation for that. There are UI also. That time you can make use of before class and before suit. Okay, I mean before class and before method. Otherwise, it is not required. Okay. So observe. Let me go to test/Java. We'll see the implementation. Take a picture of this if you want.
Ma'am? Ma'am, login should be in before method number.
Which one?
Ma'am, you have told that if we
Yeah, it is true. Before method only you have to perform login. But since all the APIs don't need it, you can perform it at once also. Because if it is for every script, then for every @test you should log in. Correct? No. But it is not for every script, right? All APIs will not have login features. If you take your condition, only your authentication controller has login. All others doesn't have. So why do you have to use it? You can directly do it in the test script only. Hardly for authentication controller module, you might have 2 to 3 test script. Only for that, why you have to write it in base class? Write it there only. Okay. If it demands, or if every script want, or if every APIs have authentications, then you can write it in base class. Okay. At that time, you can use before method only. Okay. So let me go to test script, and I'll create a separate package. The package name, let me give it as end-to-end scenarios. Let me create a class, observe. So class name, create project, and verify that project in database. This is one end-to-end scenario. Okay. Let us start using the framework. Observe. I'm here. This is my test script. Let me use @test. Public void create project. First, let me import rest assured. Observe. Let me extend base class. Base API class from generic libraries. So after extending, now tell me, step number 1, what I have to do? Create prerequisites. Step number 2, send the, let me take it as post request, because my scenario says I have to perform post request and I have to create the project. That project, whether it is created or not, I have to verify it in the database. So first I will execute the request. Step number 3, I need to capture the project ID. Okay. Step number 4, that project ID, verify the project ID in database. Okay. These are my steps. Now observe. So I'll use Pojo class to create a project. So let me use project library plib is equal to new of Pojo class. Tell me, can I create or use this Pojo class in the base class? Is it possible? Shall I create this object in the base class? Not possible, right? Because it is script specific. Only for post request you need Pojo class, not for get or delete or anything. Okay, so only wherever you need, you have to create an object and you have to utilize. Pojo behaves almost similar to your POM. Okay, tested 39. Status, let me give it like created. Team size, let me give it as 12. So if you want to append random number, so directly call it with the help of reference. No need to create an object because you have already created the object. Okay, let me append it. Okay, because you have already created object in the base class and you have extended. Because you have made it as public, it is visible to you here. Okay, you are changing the visibility. After creating the project, after creating the Pojo class, let me start with given because I have three condition, that is body, type object, and let me send the content type also, content type dot JSON. Now then let me perform post. Base URI is already present in your base class. Port number is already present in your base class. Now what you have to pass here? What is needed here? Only endpoints. That endpoint also you have stored it in a interface. So directly call that interface dot. What is the action you want to perform? I want to perform create project. Simple. Okay. I want to perform create project. First, let me log it. Then dot log dot all. Check whether it is operating or not. Okay. And also if you log it, you will understand. See, base class is working, DB connection is successful, some project is created, and finally database is getting closed. Okay. Now, what I have to capture here, what is the unique data here? You can verify project name or you can verify project ID. So now let me capture project ID. So if I have to capture project ID, let me remove this validation and let me put a semicolon here. So the return type is where is the last method? That method is going to be the return type. Observe next. Next, what I have to do? Should I have to start with response.json path? Not required, right? I have already created a method. Directly call rlib. Okay. Observe. Rlib is the name I have used. These names will be given in more or I can tell very convenient manner so that you can remember it. Rlib dot observe get JSON data. So one of the argument is of type response. You are passing this. Another argument is JSON path. Directly you can write the path, or if you want to store it in a variable, you can store it also. Is it clear? Now what he is going to return you? What he is going to return you? Let me take it as JSON data, which is of type string. Okay, if you want, you can print it also. Save it and run it. Database connection is successful and project ID is captured. Actually speaking, what is this JSON data? Whatever you are printing, what is it called?
Project ID.
It's project ID. But according to the verification, what you can take it as? Can I tell this is my expected data?
Yes.
Correct. This data which is created in my console or which is created in my API response, I have to validate it in database. So this JSON data is nothing but what? Your expected data. Then what is actual data? What is actual data? Actual data is the data which your database is giving to you. Okay, observe. See, this is actual data. Result dot get string. Understanding? Now observe. Let me create a string called as query. Okay, select star from project. Okay, now observe dblib dot execute query and return the data or get the data, anything, it is fine. Query, I am already passing. So with this, you can also check out which column index you want. So what is a column index? Oh my God, there is so much. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us see whether it is starting from 0 or 1. And I'm passing my expected data here. Okay, so let me take it as actual data if it is returning. And finally, you can have an assertion. Assert dot, assert true, or I can use assert equals actual data, comma, expected data. See, if the data is matching, these two will be same. If the data is not matched in database, it is going to give me null, so that my actual data will be null, which is compared with your project ID. So obviously assertion will fail, your test script also will fail. Understanding how we did it? Is it clear? Now let us see. Let us run it and let us check it out. See, project ID 10604. First it is posted, so it is captured. Then it is giving me data is verified. Assertion is passed. Okay. So observe. So column number 1 is containing project ID. Let me give a column number 2. So obviously in column number 2 data will not be there. Okay. So it should fail the script. See, data is captured, but it is telling data is not verified. Okay, looking for TY project, but found something else. This is an assertion error. So you will get to know whether the script is passed or the script is failed. Is it clear how to use your framework? And if you observe, know where we have hard coded the data. Okay, from your endpoints, from your libraries, everything is perfectly used. No unnecessary statements like create base URI or your endpoint. Okay, port number, multiple times we were doing. Okay, nothing is needed. It's very clean code. Okay, and since I have made everything is public, all the objects we have created is public, so easily you can use the reference and you can call it. No need to create an object here. The only object you are going to create is Pojo class. The reason is this is not generic, it is script dependent. Okay, it is test script dependent. That's the only reason why you have to use it. Is it clear? Take a picture of this. Okay, so concept is understood, everybody? Concepts is clear, concepts are clear. Observe, this is one of the ways to create your base class. I'll show you another way with the help of spec builders. Okay, I had told you in the beginning of the session I'll be using spec builders. I'll show how to use spec builders. So what I'm going to do is, those who are convenient in using this, go ahead. Those who feel I can take more, okay, I can understand more, then you can go with spec builders. It's not mandatory, it's not like everybody is gonna use, but you should have knowledge in that. So I'll not discuss this I'll not disturb this base class. Let me create another base class. This is only for your reference. Don't think there'll be two base classes. Okay, this is only for your reference. I'll create base API class with builders. Okay, with, let me give it as spec builders. I'm going to use request specification and response specification. All these things are same. Let me copy it. Okay, so with this what I'm going to do, instead of using base URI like this, so I'm going to use request spec builder. So first let me create an object of it. I'll not use it in this fashion. Okay, create an object of it. It is a class. I think I have not imported rest assured. Let me make it a static import. So create an object of request spec builder. As I said, it is a class. Create an object of it. Builder is equal to new of builder. Okay, request spec builder. In this class, there are a couple of methods like, okay, observe here, set authentication, set base URI. Okay, so here it is asking you for base URI. Let me give it from iConstants library dot app URL. Similarly, builder dot set port. Okay, I'm going to use iConstants library dot app port. Okay, so if your content type is same, you can also use set content type. No need to use it in the method if you use it here. So content type dot JSON. Okay, and finally you have to use a method called as build. Okay, this build method is going to build everything completely. Okay, mandatorily you have to use it. It's like your assert all. Okay, so the return type is request spec. Okay, see, the return type is request specification from your request specification class. Okay, interface, which is the return type of your given, because this build method is coming from that. You can either make it as a global or you can make it as a local variable. Okay, if you want to make it as global, you can make it. Okay, you can make it as global also. Okay, so this is how you are going to use request specification. Response specification also same way. Create an object of response specification. Spec builder is the class. Okay, again here let me use the reference. Builder is equal to new of response spec builder. So there are no common actions actually speaking. You can just use log. Okay, okay, for this you have to give the method name that is reference to the log detail. Okay, for your reference you can just keep it like this. Okay, so even though it is not going to perform any action, you can just store it. The return type is response spec builder. So you can create it globally if you want. Okay, so this entire ideology is for your reference. Okay, if you get any question, so you can tell. First of all, let me add a description why request spec builder and response spec builder will be used. So request spec builder is a class in rest assured library used to store all the common actions related to request. What could be the common actions is setting the base URI, setting the port, content type. Okay, these kind of common actions you can use it. And response spec builder. Okay, response spec builder is a class in rest assured library. Okay, used to store all the common actions related to response. Usually we cannot store any common actions related to response. The reason is every response validation will be different. Okay, if at all you want to log, you can log it, but for that also it's not recommended. So this is how you can make use of it. Okay, because the parameter this log is going to accept is log detail, which is from a different library. So it's again going to be very complex. So this is how you can just use it. Okay, most of the time we will be using request builder, spec builder, but not response spec builder. Okay, so you can take a picture of this. Okay, you can take a picture of this. Those who are okay, if you feel like yes, I can take it, I can answer questions related to this, you can attempt with this. Otherwise, our regular base class is fine. If you ask me what are the questions you might get is, have you used request spec builder? Why do we use it? Simple. Have you used response spec builder? Why do we use it? Okay, if you tell this comment, whatever I have written, that if you tell also, it is enough. Okay, just to stand out of the crowd. Okay, take a picture of this. Let me come to my create project. Instead of base class, let me use with spec builders. The only changes I don't need is I don't need to set the content type. It should work without content type. All others are same. Okay, I have set the base URI, port number, everything. So all others are same. I can save it. Let me run it. JSON exception. I think I have the problem with that log method. Wallet punctuation can be recognized. Once again, let me check out what is the issue.
Line number 28.
What is the problem?
Your comment.
But it should not be a problem, no? I have used set content type also. That's not a problem. One second, guys. Let me check out. It's correct. Post itself is not happening. One second. So this is executing. After spec builder set base URI, app URL is right. localhost app port HTTP. I think it is right. Let us check it out. I'll use response dot then dot log dot all. Okay, let's see whether it is creating or not. We'll get to know. Okay, are you able to see 403 forbidden content type HTML included in the request? The issue with the content type, I cannot check it from there. Let's see. No valid crumb included. Content type, project library. It was working fine, no? Created body.json. Let's see if he's working. Okay, this is working fine. So some issue with this spec builder only. Okay, fine. Keep it as a reference. I'll check out what is the issue.
Ma'am, where did we use spec builder in our script?
Nowhere we have used. Only in the base class. It can be used to store common actions. Nowhere we'll use it. Only in the base class. Okay, you can tell to store common actions like port number, URI and all, we can use spec builders.
But how our test scripts are knowing that?
You are extending scripts now from base class.
But we have to pass the request spec variables. We are not.
No, not required. No, not required. You are talking about this, right? Build is important. You have to build it. Oh, once again. I forgot. I think I should use it. Okay. Wait, let me see. There is a method called as spec in the given. I forgot. 1 second. Dot. Otherwise, it will not know. Correct.
Ma'am, it is not necessary to do like this, right?
No, not necessary.
Okay, ma'am.
Create a local variable. I have made it as public, no? 1 second.
Extend. We need to extend this piece.
Yeah, I have not extended. 1 second. If one thing goes here and then I'll get confused. I think now it should work. I add project. 1 second. 500 internal server error. I'm passing the body, right? It's giving me null pointer. Just give me a moment, guys. I think somewhere I have missed out something. Required request body. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Now it is working. Okay, so whatever the class you have created, okay, this request spec, you have to call it in your test script using a method called as spec. So this spec you are going to pass the request specification. So through this you can achieve the whatever you have created with the help of builders. Okay, so through this you can achieve. Okay, you can take a picture of this. So basically, if you have to use any spec builders, you have to make use of this method called as spec. Okay, it is going to get the request data from your request specification or spec builders interface. Okay, request specification is the return type and request spec builder is the class. Okay, and that should be the first statement, because whatever it is present below that, only that is considered. What is above it will not be considered. Okay, take a picture, keep it as reference. If you get any chance or if you get any interview questions related to it, you can use it. Otherwise, it's okay. You can go with the conventional method. Okay, at least you got to know what is the queries, how all you can get it. Okay, is it done? Okay, now the task is everybody are going to create your own framework. Okay, build your own framework, push it into GitHub and send me the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay, send the link in the WhatsApp group. That will be the task for the entire day. Okay, so what I'm planning is, so if anybody wants to update your resume, update it. So if it is ready, then you can show it to me now only. No need to log in at 3 o'clock. If it is not ready, then we can wait until 3 o'clock and we can connect back once again. We will verify it. So if it is ready, shall we verify it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So one by one, please share your screen and start it. Okay. So creation of framework mandatory. You should do it later. Okay. After the session, at least you should do. If the resume building is over, then afternoon I'll not take any session. Tomorrow again 11 o'clock will connect and do translation part. Okay. Okay. We'll start from start.
For building that framework, we need little bit time, right?
Today entire day is there now.
Ma'am, but still, ma'am, like we need to know everything.
Yeah, do it. Take your time. By tomorrow you share it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with anybody is presenting? Let me stop presenting.
I'm also.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead. Anybody is fine. Start the presentation. Just show me your resume. That's it. Okay, Vikas is presenting. And while sharing your profile, please share it in Word format. If any minor changes are needed, then they can, directly use it. 1 second. Scroll up, Vikas. Okay, come now. Good. Okay, done. Come now. Okay, done. Come now. Okay. Scroll a little bit. 1 second, 1 second. In this is your recent project, right? Venture is your recent project. So I don't think you have added rest assured points in that.
Okay.
Have you
डब्बे का
added?
चार्ट है, डब्बे का मुझे हाथ में लग जाएगा।
No, not there. Okay, add rest assured points here only and add more roles and responsibilities. Okay, add at least 3 to 4 points on rest
अब
assured.
जाऊँ थोड़ा आटा गूंथूं,
Okay,
रोटी बना लूं।
scroll down.
और आप जो है वो पसंद नहीं है चलिए आराम से घर पे ही है जाना तो है नहीं
Am I audible?
कहीं मैं परेशान हो गया
Yes, ma'am.
Vikas, am I audible?
कहता है मंडे को चलेगा, ठीक है? ऋषि के ऊपर
He's just presenting, he's not talking.
यार मंडे टाइम कब कैसा होगा नहीं पता मंडे जाएंगे Tuesday
Okay,
जाएंगे,
scroll down.
Sunday जाएंगे। ठीक है, फिर मैं करूँ।
I think maybe their
आप
network
कह रहे
is
हो जब टाइम मिलेगा जब जाएंगे।
Yeah, maybe.
और मैं तो ये कि भैया दे देते हैं घर पे। अच्छा,
I think his screen is freezed.
सोमवार को तो वो है actually।
तो वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ ना मंडे जाएंगे ट्यूसडे जाएंगे देख तो लें पहले
Tuesday नहीं जा सकते घर।
देखते हैं
फिर आप Wednesday ही जा सकते हैं।
Someone put a WhatsApp message. Let him see.
शुक्रवार को ना,
At least we can
फिर आप
proceed with
Wednesday
someone
जा
else.
सकते हैं। उन मम्मी से नहीं मिलते।
भाई घर का कोई मेंबर अगर घर के अंदर रहेगा और कोई आने वाला कोई बता नहीं रहेगी काम वाली आ रही वो आ रही वो आ रही
काम करे तुम बोलो
Okay,
क्या
someone
है?
can proceed.
पहले बोले
Guys.
इसको भाई तू काम करने है। सुबह में आजा तो क्या हम रहेंगे नहीं।
तो मैं भी कह रहा कर ले शाम की
मैंने
जगह
खाने पीने को
Yeah,
रखा
yeah,
होगा,
share
नहीं
it,
ज्यादा। कोई ऐसी चीज बना दूंगी जो आराम से खा ले कोई भी, है कि नहीं? और क्या? भैया आप खाना तो बना दूंगी। ये तो
Anubhav is
चले
presenting now?
चले जाएंगे, है ना? घर में रहेंगे आके तो बोलेंगे बोलेंगे। वो
Okay.
कह दूंगी। अब भैया के भी कान में डाल दूंगी, है ना?
Yeah, this format is good. Anubhav. Currently working in Test Center Software Solutions.
उसे खिला दे तो आराम से सोई जाएगी।
Okay, see, Anubhav, in professional experience, you have used since July 22 till date. That is in the
ये
first
साला
point
लखनऊ वाले
itself.
का फोन
Don't
है
make another pointer for that. Okay,
काम
put
तो
it in
नहीं
the
है।
first pointer.
साला फिर वो कह रहा है
Okay, Test Yantra Software Solutions
भेजा
Private
ना तो उसने
Limited.
मेरा साला WhatsApp पे भेज
Space
सब कोटेशन
since July
बनाएंगे
2022 to till date. Okay, don't make it as a second point.
वो तो 30-40 हज़ार का काम
Sorry,
है
ma'am, I lost the connection. I will make the changes and
आ
everything.
गया तो
Yeah, yeah. And your recent roles and responsibilities, it was not there. So add it. Okay.
Add that in my project.
अभी तो
Yes,
कोटेशन
in your project.
भेजेगा
Apart
तो
from that,
जाके
it was
कोटेशन बना के भेजूंगा फिर वो कंफर्मेशन
Okay.
आएगा फिर
Remove
उसके
that
link
second
link
point.
भेजेगा फिर यहाँ टीम से
You make the changes later, no? First listen what I'm telling.
फिर बाकी
हाँ.
चीज
Scroll down.
टाइम लग
फिर
जाएगा।
उनको
Remove
लेके
unwanted
जाना,
spaces
फिर
also.
एक हफ्ता 10 दिन का काम होगा
हफ्ता भर के बाद
Now scroll down.
उसका मुझे सारा
Because I have to review 20 others. Okay, will not waste their time.
चलो तो बात की बात है।
What is this professional summary with 3 years of experience in software test
सब ये
engineer
अभी यहीं से ले
and
लेना
project execution as a
Good,
manual
good,
and automation
अबे होए
tester?
तब तो
Add
अगर
API
हो गया
also,
तो
no?
अभी पता है
Manual automation and API tester. Okay, write down
अभी
somewhere.
सूरत उसकी छुट्टी है।
Adapt and testing products. I think. Okay, fine. Proficiency in grasping. Okay, fine. Scroll down. See, your professional summary font is different and your technical skills font is different.
कॉम्पिटिशन का जमाना है, उससे ले
Check
लिया,
out.
उससे ले लिया, उससे ले लिया, वही करते हैं।
Okay, fonts are
उससे
different.
उससे कराते हैं।
Scroll down. Ah, you are the first person I saw who has added XML and JSON in languages. Okay, good. Scroll down.
3-4 दिन का स्टे हो गया।
Postman experience in updating, rest assured. Okay, done. Scroll down. Don't use I. Okay, having good exposure like that you should write. Don't use I in your summaries and all. Okay, scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Is it possible to remove these lines? Okay, they are, look, it is somewhat looking like a 4-rule book of schools. Okay, don't use lines for everything. Okay, remove it. Remove, if possible, remove those lines. Okay, framework development. See, for 3 years, don't put you are involved in framework development. Okay, and API responsibilities are fine. Add still more Java Selenium roles and responsibilities. Because I think you are showing only one project, right? At least one full page you should have responsibilities. Okay, so make those changes. Scroll down. Yeah. Okay, make those changes. Otherwise, the formatting is good. Next.
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, one doubt.
Tell me.
Ma'am, in roles and responsibility, how much points max we can add?
Around 4 to 5 max.
Fine.
How many years of experience? Vikas?
Ma'am, 3.9.
Okay, add 4 to 5.
ऊपर से भैया के बर्तन नहीं लाई वो भी लाने हैं तीन के लिए तो ऊपर पड़ेगा
And okay, don't leave the session. Everybody, please be in the session. So later, I'm going to give you instructions how you should share your resume.
तीन चार बार मुझे खाना खाने का ये छोटे ये केले हैं देखो ये रखे ये केला रखे इससे नाड़ी के पास ये तीन काट के देना
He left the call.
ये सब ठीक है
Can I share?
Yeah, go ahead.
अंदर इंदर करना होता है ना कोई दिक्कत नहीं आती घर के अंदर धूप नहीं पड़ती है ये धूप जो है ना ज़्यादा आती है ये अच्छा वाली सीढ़ी भी घर के अंदर ही है ना सीढ़ी घर के अंदर ही है
Guys, keep your document ready. Open your document and keep it ready. Okay. See, Nikita, there is an extra spacing bar. Okay. Career objective spelling is wrong. Remove that space. Okay. Now, career, CAREER. You have written it as carrier. Make that changes. CAREER. Okay. Okay. Scroll down.
एक तारीख को दो तारीख से स्टार्ट करना
Scroll down.
पहले दादी को
Good.
कर देंगे
Scroll down. Again, here there is some extra spaces. Remove that.
2 अक्टूबर भैया के छुट्टी रहेगी
Both before and after.
खाना पीना बना दूंगी
हाँ.
ठीक है ना
Okay. Remove these extra spaces.
खाना
Okay,
पीना बना
come
दो
down.
चावल जब खाएंगे तभी लगा दो
तुमने दाल बना दिया आज?
Yeah.
दाल बन चुकी
Test
है
yantra.
दाल बना दी सब्जी
June
अब जा रही है
space 2022.
लौकी की सब्जी बनाई है ना
June
चल वो
space
आलू
2022.
चावल आलू बना
Yeah.
दियो फिर।
See, for your previous company, you have worked as automation test engineer in CFA technology.
आलू की सब्जी
Okay. Article is missing.
अच्छी लगती है
Automation
तो आपको
test
आलू चाहिए,
engineer
है ना?
in
अब आप आलू की
CFA
सब्जी
technology.
बनाओ।
Okay. Similarly, for
आलू की
test
बसड़ भी नहीं
yantra
है,
also
खा
you
लो,
should
खा लो,
write
करो, उसका एक बार
working
नहीं खाता
as
अभी ये है कि भैया की
designation.
खाने का कुछ भी खा
कुछ भी खा लो।
मर्जी का अच्छी
Working as senior software engineer, software test engineer in test yantra software solutions.
ऊपर डाल डाल के खा
Okay, that the format should be same for everything.
कुछ भी ऊपर भी काम करना है अब ऐसा करना
Okay.
तो फिर कल जल्दी भैया की जाती ऊपर चल लेना क्योंकि चावल
Yeah.
चावल बनाने हैं तो वो तो आगे भी बन जाएंगे
Senior test engineer, I think the designation given. Don't give it as senior software test engineer. Senior test engineer is the designation.
सही हुआ
Okay. In
इसी टाइम
Yeah.
पे बेटा
and coming to your education details. Remove I have. Just give it as completed my BE. Completed BE is enough. My also you remove. It is your resume only. Obviously, you should only complete. Okay, don't use those words. Okay, scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, check out. I think the fonts are different. Okay, check out the fonts. Otherwise, it's fine. Yeah, scroll down. Fine, fine. Make it uniform. Throughout the document, there should be only one font. Don't show manual tester. Why you have to show? How many years of experience you have? 4 plus, huh?
अखंड भारत
How many years of experience you have, Nikita?
ऋषि वहाँ से बंद कर दे.
Plus experience I have.
चार्जिंग बंद
4
कर दे.
plus, no?
हाँ हाँ.
Yes,
For
ma'am.
4 plus, you have shown only 2 projects.
निकलेगा.
Yes, ma'am.
जोर से खींचता.
3 years, 1 project, and 1 year, 1 project, no?
एक
Yes,
तो
ma'am.
हो गए.
Okay, fine.
निकाल.
Scroll down.
बंद कर दिया.
Then for 3-year project, you should add still more roles and responsibilities. Okay, because 3 years you have been working there. That's all you have done. Okay, add still more. Add around 5 to 10 points. Extra 5 to 6 points you add.
Ma'am, it's already 10 to 15
Tangi gandi
points.
ho jayegi na.
Okay, no problem. Add it, no problem. Add basic points, meetings. Okay, these kind of points you add it. Scroll down. Scroll down. Date and place you remove. Declaration is fine. Date and place you remove, and yeah. Okay, done.
Is it fine, ma'am?
Yeah, it's fine. Make those changes.
Ma'am, I'm going to.
Yeah, Tushar, share it.
Yeah, ma'am.
Tushar approached. Let him finish. Asif.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Objective. Okay, done. API testing skills. Okay, done. Scroll down. Automation. One second. Tushar, scroll up. This line, first line, 3.2 years of automation testing and manual testing experience. This line, you take it and put it in the first point.
First point in APS testing skill.
Before API testing skill only, you can put it. Okay, 3.2 years of IT experience, okay, including manual automation and API. Like that, you change the sentence. Yeah, remove. Yeah, very good. Okay, there only you put it.
Yeah, I will do it. I will do it.
Okay, do it. So then it will be like a justification. You know this much of API, this much of automation. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, scroll down. In your automation, remove that first point. Okay. Scroll down. Yeah, do it. Formatting and all, do it. Java skills. Okay.
इससे एक दिन कार्ड छीन ले देख.
Manual skills. Okay. done.
टेबल के ऊपर बैठ जाओ
Okay.
कृपया.
गाड़ी छीनना पड़ेगा इसका.
मुझे एक
Okay,
मंत्र
done.
बोलो.
Testing, automation testing. API testing also you can include.
Yes, ma'am. I will do that.
See, relevant skill profile and tools used both are same. No? I think that you can remove and you can merge it somewhere here.
मत कर बेटा, टूट जाएगा फिर वो.
Okay.
टूट जाएगी, फालतू का नुकसान.
Everything you put it in relevant skills only.
Okay, ma'am.
For Git, everything you can give description and you can current company designation. Okay, done. Right? Okay, done. Good. Don't write it as CRM.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, don't use word CRM. Domain also you remove. For both you remove the domain. Okay. Galaxy, customer relationship, something like that you add. Don't write CRM. In the project name also don't write. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, done. Scroll up to your project, second project. Yeah. Okay, done. Okay, good.
ऋषि खोल
Scroll
लो
down.
भाई.
Educational qualification. Your B is enough, dear. Remove diploma and high school. Okay, fine. All others are fine. Okay, done. Good.
Thank you. Can I
Formatting you can
Then-
do it, and yeah, go ahead. Okay, awesome. Asaf, scroll down. Okay, see, having 2 years of experience in automation testing and 1 years of experience in API testing. If I read it, I will think you have only 2+ years of experience. Okay, before this you can add a point. Total years of experience is 3. Out of that, 2 is automation, 1 in API. Like that, you should manipulate the sentence. Okay, and automation. Okay, don't use SOAP. You know SOAP UI? If you know, you put it. Otherwise, don't use it. Okay. Yeah, proficient in identifying web elements using different types of locators. Okay, done. Apache Py. Okay, scroll down. Okay, XML, JSON. Why basic knowledge? Okay, fine. But add few points on rest assured, no? Have you added? There is only one point, testing REST APIs. Okay, add point on rest assured. Tool knowledge you should show. Okay. CRUD operations using rest assured, parameters, request chaining using rest assured. Like that you can add. API test script development using rest assured. Okay. Yeah. Done. Scroll down. And I think the pointers are very bright. The color is very bright. You can just decrease the size of the pointers. Compared to your text, pointer size is more, I guess.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, that's all. Over. I have no. BTech. That's all is enough. I have done. You remove. Okay. Scroll down. API testing skills. Okay, good. Scroll down. Don't use Selenium. In Selenium, don't use knowledge. Try to use experience. In Java, it is fine. Okay. Scroll down. Okay. Methodologies you have used only Agile. Okay, waterfall you can tell, we know you know. But STLC and SDLC doesn't come under methodologies. Okay, you can remove that. Yeah. Okay, scroll down. Team size 6. Remove that extra space. Okay, scroll down. Remove the extra space in project details. Okay. Yeah. Okay, scroll down. Down. Okay, good. Scroll down. Okay, even here you remove the tabulation extra space. Scroll down. Okay, fine. What is the duration in test yantra? Mention that also.
Ma'am, currently I have joined test center, so I will
Yeah, current experience. So you can tell currently working as software test engineer in Test Center Software Solutions since July 2022. Okay, it means you are working here and from July.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Others are good. Okay, no changes. Okay, update those changes. Yeah, Munira.
Yeah.
I think you can share, Munira.
Ma'am, can I leave?
Yeah. No, don't leave. Wait 1 second. Those who are done. So how you are going to wait? Let me present it. 1 second. Observe, guys. Those who are done. Okay. As of now, you will be having 2 profiles. One is your rest assured updated profile. Another one is only Java Selenium. Correct? No. One is Java Selenium plus rest assured.
Ma'am,
Okay.
display is freezed of yours.
How come?
Are you
Okay,
say-
I think I have not shared. Now it is visible. Okay, so you have two profiles ready. One is Java Selenium plus rest assured. Another one is only on Java and Selenium. Rename your document. Say for example, my name is Tushar. Okay, I am having 3 years of experience. This is my automation profile. Okay, automation, or you can also write it right, Java Selenium profile. This is only Java Selenium. For rest assured, again, my name is Tushar. I'm having 3 years of experience. Okay, this is Java Selenium plus, or you can also give it as rest assured. This is how you are going to rename your documents. The reason is they need not have to look inside. They can easily share it for others. Document renaming, you should do it like this. And write a mail to both Lakshmi and Mageshwari. Okay, if you don't have mail IDs, I'll forward it in the WhatsApp group. Write a mail, single mail. Okay, single mail, you have to send it to Lakshmi and Mageshwari. Mail subject. Okay, subject line should be your name. Okay, years of experience, and your batch, grade 39 online. Okay, your batch. This should be your subject line, because once you give the subject line, inside this you have two documents. They are going to create a separate folder and they are going to put it. And trust me guys, they don't have patience. They cannot check each and everybody's resume whether it is there or not. So by looking at the name, whoever is easy, they'll pick up and they'll send it to the client. So from your end, how much ever it is possible, try to follow the things so that it will be easy for them also and it will be easy for you also. Is it clear? So in a single mail, you are going to send two documents. Okay, one is your Java Selenium profile, another one is your Java Selenium with rest assured profile. This should be your subject line with batch code. Name, years of experience with batch code. Okay, and send it to Lakshmi and Mageshwari. Is it clear? Don't send 100 mails. One updated, everything you cross check for another 5 minutes, no problem. Send it by 2:30, no problem. But while you are sending, that should be the pakka 100% mail. Check your personal mail IDs, your phone numbers. Don't use Jacintra mail ID in the resume. Use personal mail IDs and use your check your phone numbers whether it is right or wrong. Because once the resumes are forwarded to the client, they'll be having direct communication with you. Okay, so make sure it is right. Cross check twice and make sure you are sending updated profile. Some people would have taken copies 1, 2, 3, and you will sit and update for 1 hour. After that, you would have sent the older one. Don't make it that. Is it clear? This should be the format. Take a picture if you want. Done? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So those who are done can leave. Okay, for whom I have reviewed it can leave. I think Asif, Nikita, Vikas, okay, and Anubhav. Okay, those who are done, Tushar, those who are done can leave. Okay, others you can go ahead.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
going
Sorry,
at 3 p.m. we are
whenever it is ready, you send it today before 4 o'clock.
just send us a mail of that jobs.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
one second. I'll immediately drop it in the
Water is life आपका ही है.
No, no.
39 online. Okay. Lakshmi.r01 @dasyantra.com and Mageshwari.g @ testyandra.com. I have dropped the 2 mail IDs. Write a single mail to both.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
may I?
Yeah, please.
What mean is it?
Okay, Munira, scroll down.
I have added here.
Yeah, good. Scroll down.
The language API automation tool.
Yeah, come now. I think there is an extra space. You can remove that. And okay, done. Scroll down. Description, roles and responsibilities. Okay, done. Yeah. Okay, come down. 3 projects you're showing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, done. You can remove the location.
Okay.
Apart from that, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Done. Next.
May I, ma'am?
Sure. Go ahead. Anybody.
Ma'am, is visible, ma'am?
Shilpa. Yes, it is visible. Shilpa, Bangalore. Okay. Good, Shilpa. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, fine. Scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Postman to short educational. I think you can remove your matriculation and intermediate, Shilpa, not required. Only your degree is enough. Okay, scroll down. Down. Okay, down. Okay, very good, Shilpa. Good.
Thank you, ma'am. And can I leave?
Next.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can leave.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Next, who's going?
Ma'am, Dhanamma?
Yeah, go ahead. Reload it, Dhanamma. It's blur. It's not clearly visible. Dhanamma, am I audible?
Ma'am.
Reload it once again. Your document is not clearly visible. It is completely blur. I think others can start. Anybody else?
Ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, Priyanka will go and then Ankush. Dhanamma started again. Hmm.
Hello, ma'am.
Tell me, Dhanamma.
My screen is visible to me.
Your screen is visible, but it is not clear.
Okay, ma'am.
You can do one thing. If you're facing network issues, just drop your resume in the group. I'll check it out.
Okay, ma'am.
Priyanka or Ankush, go ahead. Priyanka or Ankush. Okay, Ankush started. One at a time now. Who is presenting now? Priyanka is presenting. 1 second, Ankush.
Ma'am, visible, ma'am?
Priyanka, right? Scroll up. Yeah, visible. Scroll up. Okay, Priyanka, the names are so huge compared to your text function. Okay, decrease the size of your name and your designation. Okay, it's very huge.
Okay, ma'am.
That's one point. Scroll down and don't use symbols. Okay, phone, mail, location. Don't use the symbols. Okay, it doesn't look very professional. Don't use
Okay.
I when you are writing your resume. I am currently working. No, currently working as. Okay. Yeah, that changes you have to change. Come down. Okay, this is fine. July, J should be capital. Okay, fine. Come down. It's okay. Do it later.
Okay.
Okay, MCA is enough. BCA is not required.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Hold on. See, once again, educational qualification you have used lowercase.
किसी का आता है
Technical skills you have used uppercase. Maintain uniformity.
Okay.
Okay, either you use all uppercases for headings or you use all lowercases.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. With rest assured, use postman. Okay, scroll down. Okay, scroll down. I think these points you can put it to align it to left. They are misplaced, I believe. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Scroll down. Write complete points. Now you have written small points. elaborate the points more. And
For
throughout the
API testing,
document, you should have to. Sorry?
for elaboration, it's for API or for all automation?
Everything.
It-
Experience in
Okay.
writing test scripts using Selenium WebDriver, like that you should write. Okay. And the points inside you have written it in Times New Roman. But automation testing, the heading is in different font. I think it is Calibri. So make those changes. Throughout the document, you should have single font.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Scroll down. Automation only these many points. You are telling 4+ years, no? Add few more points.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Done. Come down. See, here you have highlighted. There you have not highlighted. Okay. In automation, you have not at all highlighted. Highlighted in the sense you have not bolded anything. But here you are bolding. I think you have copied and you have kept it as it is. You have not edited. Edit it. Okay. Follow uniformity throughout your resume. See, pointer sizes are different, spaces are different. Everything should be uniform. Scroll down. Project. See, alignment is not there. Check out the alignment. Scroll down. Okay, down. That is your recent project, right? No.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
highlight API. Don't highlight. Just add it in the regular format itself. Remove that complete header. Okay. It should be in the same. Okay. Don't segregate it. Okay. Come down. 2 projects you're showing.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Done. Come down. Scroll down. No. This API, manual testing points, you should elaborate. Don't write short answers. Okay? Yeah. Okay, fine. Make these changes. Good. Okay. Languages known. Okay? Not know, languages known. Yeah. Make those changes.
No.
Ankush, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I will present, ma'am.
Your name?
Shweta.
Okay. Shweta has freezed her time slot. So others, wait.
Is
Okay,
it visible?
Ankush. Yeah, it is visible, Ankush. Ankush, while sharing, don't share PDF, share Word format. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, done. Good. Scroll down. Okay. Done. Scroll. Ankush, look at here, API testing points. The pointers have moved little bit that side. Okay, align it in the
Yes,
same line.
Okay, ma'am.
Tools. Okay, done. Work experience. Okay, done. Good. Scroll down. Project. Okay. 1 year. 1.1. Okay. Remove the domain CRM.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, done. Scroll down. How many years of experience, Ankush?
3.2, ma'am.
Okay, done. Scroll down. Remove the domain here also. And I think fonts are different. Okay, this is in Calibri. That the previous project is in Times
Yes,
New
ma'am.
Roman. And few points you have highlighted. Remove that.
Yes, ma'am. I will fix it, ma'am.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, contribution. Scroll down. Yes. Okay, done. Remove date and place. Place is fine. Remove date because it will be shared in any date now. So remove the date. Okay, done, Ankush. Make those changes. Yeah, Shweta, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
4 बारी चला के भूल गई.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yeah. Okay, Shweta, again, don't use I, objective. I look forward.
Okay.
Okay, don't use
Okay.
I. Just give it as looking forward.
Okay.
Okay, ISQB certificate. You are certified? ISTQB
Yes, ma'am.
certificate?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Scroll down. Okay, done. Down. Working as senior test engineers, operations till date. Okay, fix. Okay, done. Good. Scroll down. From GM Davangere. Okay, certifications. Okay, done. Good. Next. Tools. No. Okay. You can highlight, no? Postman and Rest Assured as a separate API testing tool,
as a
and
API.
web automation tool
Okay.
is Selenium. Yeah, unit testing tool as highlight.
Okay, ma'am.
Ankush, go from you.
पन्नी में रखे रहे नहीं.
Okay, projects.
दो दिन
Okay,
बाद
scroll down.
नहीं, वहाँ से नहीं आया.
Okay, this is your recent project, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You have not added API testing, API roles and responsibilities. Add it in your recent project. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Add at least 3 to 4 points.
सिंगाड़े
Enough.
कट्टे.
Okay.
So, but add it for your recent
I
project.
think I will add it only.
Yeah,
तो
Okay,
फिर
ma'am.
मैं
I'll
लगा
add it.
दूंगी जब खाना
add it, add it. Somewhere, if they perform Control F, rest assured, it should be present. So use those technical terms. Okay, no, business teams will not understand. They are all HRs.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, technically they don't know. Okay. And this is your automation project, right? Complete automation. Project
Yeah,
2,
for,
DG.
for yeah, 2 and 3 is complete automation, and 1 is manual.
चलेगी.
Ah. Okay, in your automation, there are very less automation related points. Okay, add automation related points. Because you are telling it is complete automation and you have written test cases for the same. You are not going to write the test case, right? You have developed the test scripts for the same. Okay,
Okay.
manipulate that
Yes, I'll change it.
and add few more points on automation. Project 1 doesn't matter. Project 2 and 3, just make the changes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, come down. Okay, done.
Okay.
Okay.
And one more thing I wanted to ask: is it really necessary to place this? Does it cause any inconvenience, or shall I just make it India?
Not required. Country name only not required.
Okay.
Okay. So while introducing yourself, you can tell like I have been rooted in Germany as of now. So like that, you can give an introduction. Okay.
Okay.
So, because
Okay.
if a point comes where you have to come to office, if they give you any hybrid model and all, 100% you cannot take up, right? So you can give this as a reason. Okay, I am presently in Germany. So if it is work from home, then I'm open. Okay, like that.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Shweta, good. Next.
Yes.
Ma'am, can I share my screen?
Yeah, Monica, go.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes. Monica Singh. Okay, to work in an organization currently working. Okay, good. Scroll down, Monica. Monica, I think you have some paragraph spaces, right? Can you just remove those space and make it 4 pages?
Ma'am, yes. But yesterday you told to add API, then it again you 5 pages.
No, that's okay. API is fine. But here, see, one second, observe. 1 second. Scroll up.
Okay, ma'am.
See here, this paragraph spacing is more. If you go to professional summary, select everything.
Okay, ma'am.
select everything, and there is an icon here, double arrow mark, upward, and remove that
This
space.
is one. Okay.
That is one, okay. There is a remove space option down. Remove those spaces before and after.
Okay.
See, this is better.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
this will
Thank you.
pull your script upwards.
Okay, ma'am.
Wherever you have these kind of space, remove it.
Okay, ma'am. Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Okay. Professional summary is good. API okay, it's there. Scroll down. Yeah. Okay. Okay. In automation, don't use knowledge, dear. Just use experience. You have
Okay.
performed it.
Okay, ma'am.
Java
Sure.
and manual testing, it's okay, but don't use it in automation.
Okay, ma'am. I'll do that.
Okay. Scroll down. You can tell in Java implementation of OOPS into framework. Okay, like that. Little elaboration.
Sure, ma'am. I'll do that.
Okay, done. Scroll up. Skills. Okay, done. Good. Scroll up. Here, even here, you can remove the space.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, done. Scroll up. Good. Scroll up. Good. Come down. How many years? 5 years, 4 years,
5.3.
Okay, done. Good. Scroll down. B. Okay. So remove all the spaces and arrange it. Okay,
Sure.
1 or 2 points, don't leave it to next page. Arrange it.
Okay.
Maximum 4 pages are preferred.
Sure, ma'am. I'll do that. I'll do the
Okay.
changes initially. Thank you, ma'am.
Good,
Thank
good. Yeah, go ahead. Yes,
Ma'am,
guys.
can I share my screen?
Yeah, Shivani, go ahead.
Ma'am, is it visible now?
Yeah, yeah. 1 second. Okay. So, okay, scroll down, Shivani. Projects. This is your recent project or previous project? I think it is previous. No,
Yes.
no, no. Recent should come first. Previous should be second.
Okay.
Okay, scroll down. Down. Okay, 1 second. This is your recent, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is rest assured related points?
Okay, ma'am. That I will add.
Okay, add it.
Yes.
In your responsibilities, you should add.
Okay.
Okay, scroll down. Okay, skills you have added here. Okay, come down, come down. Okay, done.
Ma'am, scroll down.
Done, scroll down. Okay, I think this personal detail you can put it in a table now. It looks more appealing.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. That I will do. Ma'am. Okay. Thank you.
Done. Next.
Ma'am, can I share?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Ma'am, it's visible.
Yeah, yeah, it is visible. Yeah, go ahead. 1 second. I should zoom. Okay, done. One second. Scroll down. Sorry, scroll up. Okay. I think Chetan, it's completely monotonous. Involved in. Okay? Try to use some other words, na? Worked on, experienced in, performed. Okay, use some other words. And add API also here. This is API profile, right?
Okay, ma'am. I'm added here, ma'am.
It's okay. Even if it is there, add it in the summary also.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, scroll down. Management services. Okay. Roles and responsibilities. Okay, done. Scroll down. Only one project?
Yes, ma'am.
How many years of experience?
3 years, ma'am.
Okay, for 3 years, if you are telling only one project you have worked, so you should have more roles and responsibilities. Still more you added. Otherwise, I think it is better to show 2 years one project and 1 year one project. Okay, that's a better option. Show 2 projects. So otherwise, please check the alignments. Okay,
Yes,
for
ma'am.
this one and work experience, educational summary. Check the alignments. Format is fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, make those changes. Okay, next.
Ma'am, I'll present.
Yeah, Bhargavi, go ahead.
Ma'am, is it visible?
Not yet.
Now is it visible, ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, should I add API testing skills separately here?
One second. Bhargavi. Okay, key expertise. Okay, scroll down. Yeah, you were asking some query, Bhargavi?
Yeah, API. Here I added automation skills as well as manual testing skills. Should I add separate API testing skills?
It's better because automation and manual anyways you have segregated. No?
Huh.
Okay. Add API points as API testing skills. Before automation you added.
Okay.
Okay. Done. Scroll down. Good.
Tools I have.
Yeah, added. Okay, MTech and BE. Okay. Automation.
In this project,
This is your recent project, right?
yes, ma'am. I have added API skills.
Yeah. Okay, good. Scroll down. Okay, done. Project 3. How many projects you're showing? 4 projects, huh?
4 I
How
have
many
shown.
years?
5 years.
Okay, good. Why you take this? Yeah, good.
Okay, ma'am. Should I reduce it to 3?
Not required.
Okay, 2 automation as well as 2 manual.
Okay, done. You are like eligible for 5 years, right? Like 2014 or 20. Good. Very good. Beautifully done.
Thank you.
Okay, done. Next.
Ma'am, one more.
Yeah.
Testing approach should I mention in this?
Not required. Nobody will look at it in so much precise way.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, next. Who is presenting?
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, go. Amar, go ahead. Those who are done can leave the session, guys. Prepare your resumes, update it and share it.
मुझे ना मजा आ गया चलो छुट्टी भी मिल गई पेटीएम में बस खाली आज सुनो ना और सुनो, साथ में ना एक चिट्ठी ले
Hello, ma'am. Yes,
छोटी सी
Shivani,
sheet,
tell me.
जिसमें
Ma'am,
हम
do we
plus
need
कर
to
देंगे उन
rejoin
सबको
again at
plus
3?
कैलकुलेटर
No,
की
not
मदद
required. I'll
से।
वो मैं
intimate
कर
it.
दूंगा।
Okay, okay.
अगर
Thank you.
100 से ज्यादा निकले तो पार्टी होगी।
I don't think, no, not
अगर
required.
100 से ज्यादा
Because we are done
निकले 100
completely.
से
So,
अगर
translation
कोई
we
भी
have to
ज्यादा
do.
निकला
Once your
100 से
resumes
तब
and
तो पार्टी
framework is done,
पक्का।
tomorrow from 11 o'clock we'll do the translation.
सच्ची में कह
Got it?
रहा हूँ।
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
तो पार्टी कौन देगा, आप दोगे?
unable to share this.
Why? What happened?
And the share button is not showing unable.
No, no. You just click on the upward arrow mark. It will give a
हमारी
pop-up to you.
राजधानी
Yeah,
क्या
ma'am,
है?
Select the screen there.
दिल्ली की राजधानी,
I click on
इंडिया की राजधानी कम कर दिया है,
भारत की राजधानी क्या है?
न्यू दिल्ली।
Yeah,
अरे ऐसे
because you
हिंदी
have a
में
screen visible to you in the
नई
share.
दिल्ली।
Click
हाँ।
that, then share will be visible to you.
हिंदी पकवाड़ा खत्म हो गया ना? हिंदी
हाँ खत्म हो गया हिंदी
अब
पकवाड़ा।
नवरात्रे आ रहे हैं। वो बताओ ने क्यों बंद कर दिया? एक को ही क्यों रखा? क्योंकि अगर दो को रखते तो गांधी जी का जन्मदिन है, उस दिन छुट्टी होती है ना, छुट्टी होती है ना, इसीलिए उन्हें एक को रखा है। अगर वो क्योंकि अब ना अब
Yeah,
नवरात्रे
it's
शुरू हो
visible
गए,
now.
नवरात्रे
Open the document.
नवरात्रि में पता नहीं कौन पूजा करे, पता नहीं नवरात्रों में कौन स्कूल जाता है, जाना पड़ेगा फिर भी।
Visible, ma'am?
Yes. Once
मन
again.
करता है बच्चा बनकर हर दिन में खेलता
Amar,
रहूं।
right?
Yeah.
Scroll down, Amar. From company. Okay, done. Professional summary. 4.3. Okay, very good. Scroll down. 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 Okay, HTTP. Have you used Word, Rest Assured, Postman anywhere? Use it. Okay, you should have word called as Rest Assured.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Scroll down. API testing tool. Rest Assured, comma Postman.
Okay.
Okay, good. Scroll down. Project name you can add separately, I believe.
जो लगाऊं
That's
चलो अभी पैसे लेके आ।
Lipen is a project, right?
Yeah.
Before description, you add a table called as project name.
तब तक मैं
Add a row
इसको
called as
लगा
project.
देता हूँ staircase पर।
Okay,
और कुछ
domain.
काम नहीं करना है।
Yeah.
अभी हमें इस बिल्डिंग को पहले पूरा
Okay,
करना है,
done.
फिर चलेंगे।
How many years?
भी लगा देना।
Ma'am,
How many years of experience?
4.3.
4.3,
अरे
right?
भाई मैं तो
So how many projects?
करोड़पति
2 plus 2.3 like that, no?
करोड़पति गेम
Okay, done. Scroll down. I think for this you can add still more responsibilities, Amar, for this project, second project. Okay, it looks little less.
And this is my current project. Project.
Yeah, current project, that's why. Add more responsibilities here.
Okay.
More automation related points. Previous project, it's fine, no problem. Scroll down. Previous project also add 1 or 2 points, no? It's very less.
Okay.
Add at least 2 to the 4 points. It's
Yeah.
fine. See. Okay, fine. Okay. Anyways, you have added tools above, na? Why you have to repeat it? Not required.
Okay.
Okay. Scroll down. See here you have added technical skills, tools also, right?
Yeah.
So no need to add it after your project.
Okay. Okay, I will do it.
Okay. Scroll down. 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 Debugging tool, if you are adding try XPath, you can also add Fiddler. Okay. Okay, done. No other changes. Good. Remove date, not required.
Yeah. I will.
Okay, fine, Amar. Done. Next. Next. Who is going to go ahead?
सभी गेम तो who are our friends?
Only 3 members are left out, I guess. Ayush, Aditya, and Sridevi. So who is going? Sridevi, share your screen. Sridevi, share your screen.
बेटा फोन दे। कर ले भाई का नाम लेने वाली है, फिर मैं
लगा
स्क्रीन शेयर कर लो। भाई कैसे करेगा ये?
ओ
ओ सॉरी।
ओए आते नहीं, जल्दी करो, जल्दी करना, वो मिनी वाली वरना खराब हो जाएगा वो, तो मुझे दोबारा से बनाना पड़ेगा।
No, Sridevi, you're not audible to me.
जल्दी खींचो खींचो खींचो।
I'll push the framework to GitHub, guys. You can import it.
इतना नहीं है, भाई का नाम लेने वाली है वो।
Sridevi, you're not audible.
कॉल करो ना।
Ma'am, can I share?
Yeah, go ahead, Ayush. In company, will they give us the framework walkthrough or do we have to understand it by ourselves? Ayush, it depends on company, Ayush. Some people will give framework walkthrough KT sessions. Some people will give the user guide document and they'll ask you to, they'll give some time and ask you to update.
Ma'am, am I audible, ma'am, now?
Now you're audible.
Ma'am, I am asking from last 10 minutes, ma'am, but I don't know I am not audible, ma'am.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. At least you could have texted in the group or anything, no?
I thought someone is
fine. Yeah. Okay, we'll finish Ayush and then I'll get back to you. Okay, yeah, please load your project. Yeah, visible. Ayush, increase your name, no? Name font. Okay. Scroll down. Do it later. Scroll down.
Ma'am, I have mentioned registered here.
Yes. Okay. How many years of experience? 5 plus, huh?
Yes, ma'am. 5.
Add more points, no? On API. Okay, CRUD operations, BDD approach, Hamcrest, framework, involved in framework development. Okay, you can add.
Project I have mentioned.
No, but in summary also you should add. Okay. It's like key points, right? They are all important points. So add it. Okay. Scroll down. Just give it as work experience. Okay. I think the unwanted spaces can be removed because we'll be waiting there is something else. So don't segregate the companies.
नाम आने वाला हमारा।
Remove the space before that tabulation. Before company name there is a
भाई का नाम
space.
आने
Remove
वाला
that.
है। भाई कैसे करेगा?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I will remove.
आप भी नहीं बोल सकते।
Okay, remove so that test
आता
yantra
ही
and the
है
previous
question।
company will be in one page.
आता ही है।
Okay.
नहीं आता क्वेश्चन।
नहीं, भाई का डॉक्यूमेंट इसमें कहाँ पे है?
Project details. CRM domain, remove CRM. First line. Remove that.
तो स्क्रीन शेयर करके फिर अपना डॉक्यूमेंट दिखाना, फिर मैम चेक करती रहेंगी, फिर वो बताएंगी जैसे आप।
So this project is purely based on Selenium.
मैं कैसे करूँ?
Okay, but I told recent project you add API, no?
Okay, and then on this project I have mentioned only API.
नाम आने वाला।
No, it's not like that. Only API you will never have a project. Okay, project will be both API with UI. Only few modules in the project will be exposed to API. So do one thing. The roles and responsibilities what you have added for that supplier portal project, put it in your previous project. I mean recent project itself. Remove that project, not required. Or else if you want to make it as another point, you add few automation related points there.
And actually I showed 4 projects here. So these this
Out of 4
project
projects, see, initially you started as a manual tester. Okay, so initially when you started your career, show 1 project for manual testing. Rest 3 projects you show for automation testing. Out of 3 projects, recent project you tell as both automation with API. 2 will be pure automation, 1 will be pure manual, 1 will be automation with API. Okay, like that you split the projects. It will be easy. Okay, and add pointers if possible in responsibilities.
these are the responsibilities. I have added few points here.
This is only rest assured, right? Add it in your recent project.
Yes, only rest assured is there. I will enter these points in recent project.
Yes, in your recent project, and that few automation points you added here. Scroll up.
This is my first company, Dell International Services. In this, I have mentioned 2 projects, clinical ink and event management.
These projects you have worked on genuinely?
Clinical ink I have worked. This whole project was assigned to me.
Okay.
It was a UI based project. In the portal, the data came and we have to verify it through Excel sheet. In Excel sheet, requirements are present. So I have used Apache PO and everything.
Yeah. Okay, fine, good.
So this is a genuine project and this is a sales project. I only have an overview about it. I did not work on this project. This was the
first project.
And only manual testing on UI I'm showing in this project.
Okay, done. Okay, scroll down. Yeah, you can remove your intermediate or matriculation. I think only engineering is enough. Personal details. Okay, fine, good. Remove it. Remove it.
These 2?
Not required. Yeah.
I think I need to edit my CV once more and then show it.
Yeah. Just edit it, take your time and then share it to Lakshmi and Mageshwari. Okay, fine Ayush, good. Aditya?
Ma'am,
or Sridevi?
Ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead. Sridevi, senior test engineer. Yeah, scroll down.
Ma'am, I have asked you in the mail, ma'am. I have hesitated to add this manual testing, ma'am, because when interview comes now, ma'am, there are many questions in manual testing they are asking, ma'am.
Even if you don't mention also, they'll ask manual testing questions. Because if you are automation tester, that means you are already a manual tester. Only a good manual tester can be a good automation tester. Okay? So even if you don't mention also, they are going to ask it. So if you want, you can avoid some technical terms. Okay?
No, technically it's okay, ma'am. They are asking the real-time scenario. By giving real-time scenario, they are asking.
It's okay. We'll take care of the grooming. Okay? Scroll down. Okay, done. Scroll down. Okay.
Ma'am, I should add some roles and responsibilities.
Rest assured points. In roles and responsibilities, you have to add a little more. Okay, there is only 1 or 2 points, I guess. Okay. Yeah, okay. Rest assured points are fine. Add automation points more. Okay, scroll down. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, this is also fine. Scroll down. Okay, done. I think scroll up. Okay, fine, no problem.
I should add.
Okay, done. Make those changes, Sridevi.
Okay, thank you.
Fine. Automation related points there. Yeah. Lastly, Aditya, you can go ahead. Aditya Verma, am I audible? Hello. Okay, fine. Might be some issues. So you share your profile through me in the WhatsApp. We'll review it. Okay, fine guys. I'll bind it up for today. So please take care. Be prepared. Anytime you might get the calls for interviews. So as soon as possible, try to update your profiles and share it to Lakshmi and Mageshwari. I'll share my GitHub account link for your project. Okay, so you can just import your projects from there. Yeah. Okay, guys. Fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
लीव कर लो
तो हमें सेव करना पड़ेगा उसके बाद लीव करेंगे
यार आज क्या हो गया वो प्रोजेक्ट दिखाना था वो भी नहीं दिखा हुआ है। इसको कहते हैं कमाल। एक बोझ और दूसरा बोझ, अब मैं क्या करेगा अपन का बोझ क्या करे। हम तो आज गए, अगर हम बोल देते हैं ना तब तो थोड़ा पता भी लग जाता, वो तो लग जाता नहीं। शुक्र है कुछ काम नहीं रहा।
कमांड प्लस एस का एस
फॉर्मेट तो मरते मरते बचे, हाथ तो न गए, गला कटा सूखा हुआ।
API 18 ठीक है। आज
आज
थर्सडे
ये बस खाली कल की है ना, कल बस
से
खाली
API 18 फाइल
API 18.5। ये API की क्या होता है?
पता नहीं भाई को पता होगा।
अरे यार, हाँ तो ना बचते बच गए, वरना तो आज तो गए। तो गाना गाना, वाह गाना गाना।